We're joined with Yulia, Miss Generation 2025.
Hello, everyone. Yulia Romanova here. Yes, as mentioned, Miss Generation 2025. And I'm here to welcome you all. And I will be speaking a little bit about my reigning for the past 6 months and talking about how it's been for me and midterm and everything else.
What has wearing the crown these past 6 months truly given you, personally, emotionally, or professionally?
Mm. Oh, that's a good question. Personally, it was exhilarating, very exhilarating because I really wanted to win and I wanted to take a part in Miss Generation and I put in so much effort into everything, into rehearsals, into the when we were into the gala, during the gala, all the time was putting in so much effort and I really wanted to pay off and it did, and that was the really personal moment for me that is truly given me. And it's not, it has just been only for 6 months. I'm sure it will stay like that for the rest of my life. Okay, what it has given to me emotionally. Emotionally, again, emotionally, it was so motivating. It was so inspiring for me that I am the queen now. I have responsibilities. I have all the events that I have to attend. I have the team to take care of. I have the ladies to take care of, and emotionally, I guess it has been not challenging, but it's still taken. I still have to make an effort to make to make a very good queen, and emotionally, I always have to inspire myself and others to do more. Inspire ladies to apply. Now we already have a casting for the new Miss Generation, and motivating myself to do more for Miss Generation and for the charity that it was with Global Kidney Foundation, and overall it was really good emotionally for me, and I'm really glad it keeps me going. It keeps making me to grow. And professionally, that's my favorite part. Professionally, it has given me so much. It has given me a lot of recognition. I don't know, but when people see the crown, even in photos, they pay so much attention. I've been invited to so many events. I've been invited to so many awards as a VIP guest, or just apply as a social lead, or as a fashion icon, and it has been really fun for me because I do love events. I do love attending events, and it has also helped me to grow my business, you could say, because it grows my recognition, and it has a bigger expand. I have a bigger expand for my business, for my brand awareness, and or it's also good for Miss Generation because I get invited everywhere and I get to promote Miss Generation everywhere, which is good. So you can say it's a win-win.
At this halfway point of your reign, how are you feeling overall?
I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling like this past 6 months has like flew by, and I have so on the one side, on one hand, I had so much going on, so many events and charity events, and other I attended other pageants as Miss Generation as a VIP guest, and so on and so on and so on. That was so many things I've done, but it flew like 1 minute, and I'm so happy that I have another 6 months to go because I get to enjoy them just as much as I enjoyed the last 6 months, and even more.
Have there been any pressures or anything that's surprised you the most in your reign?
I wouldn't say it was a pressure. But what the thing I would say, you always have to be careful because you represent now not only yourself, but you represent a brand, you represent the pageant, you represent the crown. So you always have to be careful with what you do, with what you speak, with what you say. How are you seen in the photos, in the videos, at the events? Because you are an example and you have to stay that way when you are in front of people. Of course, at home you can be yourself. If no one is like making a video of you or photos and posting them online, yeah, but at home you can be completely yourself. But when you're out, you have to be careful. You have to watch yourself to not let down the crown.
Mm. What are your top three goals for the second half of your reign?
I'm not sure about three, but my main goal is to give as much as I can for the future finalists, to teach them as much as I can when I will be coaching, when I will be at the rehearsals for the Miss Generation 2026. I want to share as much knowledge as I can with the future finalists. I want to share as much energy as I can with them. So this process would be just as fun as it was for me, just as easy as it was for me. That's my top goal. So Miss Generation would be associated with having fun, with a supportive team, with supporting each other. I want to make it easier for everyone. So I want to make it an enjoyable process for everyone.
Looking back on everything you've done so far, what's been the most meaningful moment or lesson that the crown has taught you about yourself or your platform?
The most meaningful one, I would say, you know how in a certain movie, I won't name it just to not preach, I don't know, the rights if I can do it, but in a certain movie, it's said that with great power comes great responsibility. And you know what? Yes, the crown has taught me you have a lot of responsibilities because not only you just won and you went away, okay, you disappear. No, everywhere you go, you wear the crown and you represent it. So whatever you do counts, whatever you say counts. And sometimes you have to change not who you are, but how you behave, how you dress, how you I don't know, how you address other people. Um, because before that I was less careless. Oh, okay. And now you understand that you represent now more than yourself. You represent the crown, so you always have to have to be at the same level as the crown. You feel that, and you feel that yourself, that you have to be on top all the time, that no one can say anything bad about you, that no one can kick you down, no one could kick down your crown. Mm.
Mhm. How has your day-to-day life changed since becoming the queen?
I would say my day-to-day life hasn't changed, but the one important thing I want to mention, because I have the crown now, and I know what it represents. I know how I want it, how much effort I put into it, and it's always there on it's always in my bedroom. I always see it. It has a special place. It has its own special place. So to remind me of it, to remind how it was for me, how important it is for me. And every day I woke up and I think, okay, I'm a queen. I'm a queen. And don't you ever forget it. Girl, you're a queen. And don't you ever forget it, and act like it and think like it. And just don't ever let anyone put you down, because you're the queen. You won the crown and you're worth it. And that's what I want everyone who wears a crown, who has a crown, and like even if you don't have a crown, that's how I want everyone to think about themselves. So that, I would say, was the main change in my daily routine, in my daily life.
Hmm, thank you. If you could speak to the girl who was crowned 6 months ago, what advice would you give to her now that you're at mid-reign? And what are you most excited or nervous to accomplish before you pass on the crown?
So I assume, yeah, that that girl is me 6 months ago. And you know what? Now I'm thinking what I would say to that girl. I wouldn't change anything. I would just say, yeah, girl, keep following your intuition. Keep doing what you think is right, what you think is best. You're doing great. You don't need to change anything. And you know what? Now thinking about it, saying that makes me so happy. It makes me realize that I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything I wanted after I win and even more. That's why I'm always about to exceeding your potential, to doing more than you can, to doing more than you planned, to doing more good than you planned. And as for the rest 6 months, of course, I'm planning to attend more events. I'm planning to promote Miss Generation, to speak about it more, more and more and more. And I'm really looking forward to the 2026 gala and again coaching the contestants. And I also want to make this as I used to be event organizer in my past, yeah, and I love organizing events and I want to be part of it in this time, and I want to make it at least with something really memorable, really, really special, because I want everyone to enjoy it. And I hope whoever listening to it now, you will come to the gala. Yeah, we'll have it is really fun. Like last year, my friends had so much fun, and this year I would be having fun and I will be in the jury, one of the juries. So yes, I want to make the gala in some way special.
And what would you say to the next Miss Generation?
Oh, yes. By the way, the Miss Generation 2026 already open for new applications. So please, please apply. You will have so much fun. And with me as your coach, you will have even more fun, even more care, even more. You will have your personal coach and mentor, your personal pageant mentor. Hoping can you say that when you enter the pageant? Yeah, that I will have my own personal pageant mentor. And I will help each and every one of you. I'm that open, I'm that caring, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So please, yeah, you can go on missgeneration.com website and apply there. It's really easy. You just follow the link, and all the instructions are always very clear. That's how I was applying. That was my first time when I applied for the pageant. Yeah, it was very easy for me, just filling all the questions, just send it out, and bam. Yeah. So please go and apply, and we'll have some fun after. And to answer my advice for the future Miss Generation, for the future finalists, just in general, always stay your truth and authentic selves. Don't let uh, don't let any anxiety, any nervous thoughts to stay in your way of your victory. And for future Miss Generation herself, I would say, yes, you will have some additional responsibilities and you wear the crown with pride. Do not let it fall down. But again, you don't have to change yourself. Stay your authentic self, your style, your personality, your energy. This is why you were chosen. So you don't have to change it. You just have to adjust it a little bit to your responsibilities and the crown. But then all of you together will make a very an amazing person. And I'm looking forward to meeting you in the future.
Thank you, Yulia. I will see you at the next Miss Generation competition.
Bye bye, everyone. Can't wait.